Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylin and I have been away for a couple of days, busy with all the Christmas celebrations and seeing family and stuff, and I decided to make a video just to catch up now. And I just wanted to ask how everybody's Christmas has been so far, and you can leave a comment down below and let me know. And I have just been thinking more and more over Christmas about how consumerism kind of has ruined the tradition for me, because I've always been a fan of Christmas and I love Christmas lights. I'm sorry about the slamming of doors, but that's just going to happen because my kids are constantly in and out whenever I'm making videos. I've always loved Christmas and Christmas lights and the kind of simple traditions of Christmas. And whenever I was little, I loved Santa and all of that as well. So I feel like that Christmas has been ruined a little bit for me by consumerism, and I'm sure it has done the same for a lot of people, where it's almost like taken the joy out of it completely. And I used to be so sad whenever Christmas Day ended, but I actually felt a little bit relieved this year, because I just thought, now the roads are going to be quiet again and people aren't going to be selfishly rushing around as much to get beating their way to shops, and they'd nearly drive over you because you're in their way when they're trying to get somewhere. And I just hate the grabbiness of it all, and I really love when we can kind of retreat to our own house and just enjoy our own family traditions. And that's the part I really love, because it's quieter and I feel like it's not all about stuff, and it's like you have time to slow down. And I found December this year, and every year really since I've had kids, but I think I've noticed it more the last couple of years, it's been a very stressful month. It's just everyone's in this frenzy, and unless you completely step out of the world and just hide in your house, you're exposed to it whether you want to be or not. And it's made me even more determined to do my no buy year, because I want to reset and think about consumerism and see how it feels when it's stripped away from my own life. And just to obviously in my no buy year, my Christmas is probably going to be simplified next year because I'm not buying unnecessary items. And yeah, I'm just excited to start it and see how it goes. Yeah, the things that I love about Christmas are just the simplest things. I got this cup and it's so cute because I love sunflowers, they're my favourite flowers, and my partner got it for me. And I'm having some Earl Grey cream tea, it's called. It's Earl Grey tea with a hint of vanilla. Sorry about the constant door slamming. I need to talk to my daughter about that again, because she already got told off for doing that, but clearly we need to have the same conversation all over again. I painted my nails red with a nail polish that I already had to make myself feel Christmassy. I was really lucky that my mom got me this dress, which is so Christmassy because it's sequins all over. And this is one of my favourite cozy winter cardigans that I've had for years and years and years. It's from Topshop, which no longer exists now, so that kind of shows how old it is. And yeah, I've just been thinking about the parts of Christmas that I have actually really enjoyed the most so far, and it's all the simplest little things. None of it is extravagant or centered around shops or getting huge gifts. It's just about the thoughtful things. And so I was just going to share my favorite moments of the last few days with you, and feel free to share yours below as well, and let me know if you've actually celebrated Christmas or if you haven't bothered this year, and what has been good about it, what has been bad about it, because I feel like there's a lot of pressure for life to suddenly become perfect at Christmas time, which it never is. In a lot of ways, I think the demands of Christmas make it much harder than normal for life to be anything near perfect. So it's kind of ironic in a way. But so my favorite moments have been yesterday. I got these 2 cheese boards as actual board as a gift from my mum's friend last year whenever we moved into our house, and I got those out, and we had cheese and crackers and some pate, and we had some chutneys that I'd got as presents and that I had bought at a Christmas market leading up to Christmas. And we sat in front of the TV and watched a movie together, and we never eat in the living room anymore. We used to have pizza and a movie on Friday, but I sort of stopped doing that because we got a dog. But We actually have 2 dogs with us at the minute because we're minding one over the Christmas period. We just like kind of worked around that, but we sat at the coffee table and just had our cheese board, and yeah, we all had some schlur and it was just like peaceful. And we watched Elf, and we actually need to finish it still, and we watched Auntie Mame, which is a film that I really love, and I kind of associate it with Christmas for some reason. Like, it's like set in the 1920s to 30s, and it's about this really like eccentric aunt who takes in her nephew after his dad dies, and basically how she reminds him of all the things that are important in life. And there's a Christmas scene in it, so even though the whole movie's not about Christmas, it makes me feel Christmassy, and it's just something from my own childhood that I love, and I wanted my kids to watch it the whole way through as well. And being cozy in the house and just sitting with the dogs and like having some snacks and like that is much more Christmassy than rushing about and getting yourself stressed out and trying to get to a million different like expensive events. And today we played Monopoly. It was like one of those never-ending games of Monopoly at the table, and my partner joined us. It's not often anymore that the 4 of us play a game together, so it's nice that he's off work and has time to do that. And we just had some drinks and chocolate and played Monopoly, and as always he won and kind of gloated about it, but that's part of Monopoly, I think. And it was just nice to take our time over the game and not have a time limit. Like, there was no, oh, this has gone on for 3 hours, we better hurry up. We just got to play the full length of the game, and I really liked that. And I just put some Christmas music on in the background, and it was really cozy. I've also enjoyed walking the dogs in the kind of fresh air outside and getting a break from being in the house and just like appreciating nature. I just feel like my partner got me very thoughtful presents, like he always does, and well, everybody in my family does, so that's been really nice. And I don't feel like we go completely overboard with gifts to the point that we give like anything extravagant. It's just like things that make us think of the person, or like smaller things that we think that they would like. And yeah, he made me laugh because he got me a pumpkin teddy. Hang on, I love pumpkin spice and pumpkin in general, so he got me this little pumpkin teddy. It's called a daddy bear, and it's squash. But it made me laugh when I opened it because it says his smell is cinnamon, he loves candles, and his weakness is soup. So for some reason, like, the fact that his weakness is soup just made me really laugh. Plus then he also got me this little bat, and it made me laugh too. My daughter thinks it looks like a pig, but it moves and it's just so funny and cute. I didn't even know that you could do this, but he got me these trousers, and it says just a girl who loves books on them, and has all these books, and then he got me on it and my name, and I just thought that was really thoughtful. And I've already worn them 2 days, and I just want to wear them over and over again because they're so comfy. And also just it's nice to know that nobody else has them, like it's something completely unique. And those are the kinds of gifts that I just think they really mean something, because the person has put a lot of thought into them and it's something different. And I don't care about getting like expensive gifts, but I really appreciate those types of gifts because the person's gone to effort and they've put thought into it for you. My teddy bear is falling out of his coffin now. Yeah, let me know what your Christmas has been like and how you have felt about the kind of feeling of Christmas in general this year. And I really feel like life in general is making me become more and more anti-consumer. Like, just being in the world, it's such a, like, there's so much advertising, and it just feels like we've forgotten the meaning of like life in general and what is really important. I just think everything's so over the top now, and it's sort of taken away the magic of it for me, because as a kid I remember all the kind of simple Christmassy things, but I feel like everything has become so mad now. And like the day I mentioned where we went into town to watch the movie, and it was a free movie, but getting there was just, it made it not worth it. And afterwards, when we went to get our car, somebody jumped the queue in front of us to pay for the parking, and it just felt like people would trample over you. There's no real Christmas spirit around anymore. And I thought Christmas was supposed to make people like slow down and kind of be kinder to each other and remember about other people who are worse off than themselves. But I just see selfishness whenever I'm out and about. The only thing that really, like, outside the house that has made me feel happy about it this year was the other day on Christmas Day. I was walking the dogs and a man was out for a run with a pram, and he said Merry Christmas when he passed me, and I thought that was nice because I feel like a lot of people don't take the time to do that anymore. But I just wish we could get back to that, and that's why I like to read and reread A Christmas Carol and just think about making Christmas what I want it to be in my own home. But I am kind of looking forward to it all dying down and getting back to normality, even though normally I don't want to get back to normality because I enjoy celebration. I'm really enjoying having my partner off work and the fact he's off for a week, because that happens like very rarely, and he's been working 6-day weeks up until Christmas, so I'm just enjoying the extra time together and time with the kids as well, because they haven't been playing with their friends in the street as much. They had a couple of friends over the other day and we did some cookie decorating with them, which was nice, but like they haven't been outside constantly calling for their friends because everybody's been with their families over Christmas. So I've actually got to spend more time with them and do stuff together. So I hope you have had a great Christmas and that you continue to have one. Oh yeah, that reminds me, another point I wanted to make was, you know, the way like there's the 12 days of Christmas and so much emphasis on that, and the song obviously about the 12 days of Christmas, and I thought Christmas Day was supposed to be the first day and that then the celebrations carried on for 12 days, but I've noticed that that has been like eradicated now. Like as soon as it struck midnight on Christmas Day, I started to get emails about Boxing Day sales, but also like saying Christmas is over now and we're on to the next thing, and that was depressing to me because I just thought, why can't we just, there's all this hype and like we build it up so much and then it finally arrives and everybody's like, right, we're done and dusted with it in 24 hours, let's pack away the decorations and move on. But like, I understand some people like to get cleaned up after Christmas, but why can we not enjoy things anymore? Like, why are we always rushing ahead to the next thing? And why, like, is it all about like getting us to spend money? Like we had to spend, or that was what we were told up until Christmas Day, and then from Boxing Day it's like they have to create a new reason to spend, so then it becomes all about the sales. And I got emails about something called Twixmas and I was like, what even is that? And then I worked out it's basically the days between Christmas and New Year's that they're trying to market that now as like an occasion of its own. I hate the way we rush forward from one thing to the next. Like we'll probably have Easter stuff in the shops soon and it just kind of sickens me, and I want to take a really big step back from all that this year, like, and just kind of create life, make life how I want it to be, rather than getting sucked into all of that and what the world kind of dictates to us that we need to do. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on this and I will make another video soon. Thanks for watching, and hi to any subscribers. Thanks for subscribing, and yeah, have a great day.